Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker Enhanced Edition with me, BringItDon. Yeah, this darn sludge. There we go.
Serves you right. Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
We should be okay without. Actually, I have to go take care of him. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but I think that this game is quickly becoming one of my favorite games of all time. It's hard for me to judge that because a lot of my favorite games of all time are nostalgia plays a heavy part in my favorite games.
Anything else?
I'm there.
So it's hard. I don't know. It's hard for me to have a favorite game. I do have 4 games that I always refer to as my favorite games. But this is definitely a game that I'm going to come back to over and over again. It's just, it's so good.
Just letting the ink dry.
Everywhere I go, a pall hangs over everything. Though people say it was better before I arrived.
I shall end this suffering.
Point being, I really like this game.
There's something here.
And with the constant improvements to the game, it's just, I don't know. I'm really excited for Owlcat's next project. I'm really happy how it turned out, because this is one of the very few games I've ever kickstarted.
I do what I must.
I'm not a big fan of kickstarting, because I've seen when kickstarting doesn't go as it should, or according to plan. And one of these is a dead end. I think it just takes us to a sarcophagus.
I'm off.
This reminds me a lot of Durlag's Tower.
Was not in vain.
These narrow corridors. It's hard to navigate with your whole party.
Applause, please.
I'm there.
I have to go back.
I'll take care of it.
You should take a look.
There's a trap right there. Look how close my foot is to that. Man. Alright, so I'm not sure what that did. Whoa, Harem, that's not... Whoa! What are you guys doing? Y'all cheating. Harem just booked it over the wall. Like, screw this. Oh, man.
I believe I found something.
Applause, please.
So there's probably another switch in this area, if I remember correctly.
Interesting.
Applause, please.
Lindsay, why don't you press it?
And Lindsay was called forth.
Alright, so let's not go that way. Let's go back this way. I have no idea which way is the proper way to go. So, through trial and error, we shall persevere. Have you heard? What did it say? Have you heard that? Footsteps. No sobs. Forgive me. This place plays cruel tricks on the mind.
repent! Something bothering you?
Who will prevail?
There's something here. Strike my masterpiece!
What troubles you?
Well, this big old trap in the center of the floor, for starters.
Anything else? Applause, please.
Is this where Willas is?
Your life ebbs flow.
Oh, a whole bunch of them. Alright, let's get a fireball. Well, first things first, let's get some fire resist going. Then we got a fireball back there. Alright, nothing to it so far. Let's get some... Oh, really? He just needs to be healed.
Magritium Turinos! Magritium Turinos.
Get rid of any sort of necromancy he has. Well,
You have my attention. Tashani Savitur! Tashani Savitur! Tashani Savitur!
In due time.
alright, so that is locked. I think that's the way forward, so it's fine that it's locked. So we need to go all the way back down. Oh, where's it at?
We should move.
I feel like I'm missing a whole... Oh, well, there's this way, of course.
I'm there.
It does make me want to go back down this other way, though. I think this is... Shoot, where is it at? Yeah, let's go that way. So I think that's all side area. Guys... Y'all can do it, there you go. I should probably quick. I don't have quick saved yet, so let's do that.
What a surprise!
Anything is possible.
How
Applause,
curious.
please.
More treasure.
Anything else?
Wand of Slow. Cloak of the Winter Wolf, which I think we already have one of. It's equipped on the only character that bites. That is Willas. Fools, there's no way out of here. Alright, all these doors locked. Let's follow Willas.
You cannot stand against me.
He didn't do so well. Alright, let's go and summon some skeletons here because there's a lot of enemies in this area. Zombies don't look like they're making an attempt to come get us.
You forced my hand.
Advance!
What a waste.
Scared? You should be.
Don't worry, I know that's a lot of loot back there. I'll go back for it.
Out of our story. This is going to hurt.
There are other ways to cast this spell.
All right. Wait, mercy. The ghost voice is faint, as if speaking from far away. Willas Gunderson, right? Do you remember me? Once you sought my help with the island on Candlemere. What? The island of Candlemere? The figure before you looks vague and distinct, as if it could dissipate into the air at any moment. But, Baron? Is that you? Flee from this place, before it's too late. This dungeon is a trap. A trap. How did you end up here? It's not my fault. It was a mistake. A huge, foolish mistake. I was wandering through the mountains, searching for something. Something that would prove my worth. Make others sit up and take notice. A little respect. People always used to talk that there were some ancient ruins and towers of Lebanese. But all I found were pot shards and rubble. So the next morning I decided to head to Varnhold, and from there to Restov. Then something happened. I can't tell if it was a dream or it was as if someone had set a compass needle behind my eyes, and it was pointing me in another direction. So I went, through the darkness, and ended up at the outside of this darn tomb. Why do you remain in this world? I tried to leave, but his voice becomes fainter. I fear to. I did all I could to be a decent man, but what if it was not enough? What if Pharasma decides to cast me down, to be eaten by demons? No, I'm not ready yet. I need to think, to work up my courage. His voice fades, becoming nothing more than a faint, indistinct whispering. Canara frowns. There's nothing good in death. You're right about that. But an existence like yours isn't very joyful either. What happened in the tomb? I just wanted to take a look. So, I know it was foolish, but I saw this bracelet, entirely of jade. An entire fortune worn on the wrist. I shouldn't have taken it, but I couldn't resist, so I snatched it and fled before some dead thing crawled from the tomb. I returned to Varnhold and gave the bracelet to Magar. I expected he'd pay me with a good sum of gold. Willas is silent for a moment, but before I could get my reward, it came for us. So the entire settlement died because of one careless treasure hunter. I'll tell the story next time someone tries to convince me that tramps and fortune seekers are harmless. Varnhold, where are its citizens? They left, by their own free will. By the will of someone else, to be precise. I was among them. I remember that voice ringing in my head. The voice, like an emperor, giving orders no one could disobey. So, I did everything it demanded, and so did the others. That's how all of us ended up here. Vordakai, he's evil incarnate. He blamed us for stealing what was his, then tore our souls from our chests and imprisoned them here. As for the bodies, you'll find them in the next room, the dining hall. Willas's silhouette quavers. I can't bear to look upon them. Have you seen Vordakai? Tell me about him. A lich, a cyclops, their dead emperor. He's an ancient creature, perhaps the most ancient creature on all Galarian. He hates humans, dwarves, elves, the lesser races, the slaves he calls them. He can twist our minds and crush our wills into dust. I know, for I fell victim to his power. He boasts that he'll conquer the world. But I think the centuries have taken their toll, weakened him as he lay sleeping here in his tomb. I don't believe Vordakai is all-powerful. It may be possible to defeat him. Why wasn't your soul imprisoned? Willas is silent for so long you begin to wonder if he's going to answer at all. When he speaks again, his voice is fainter than before, as if ashamed. Vordakai decided I deserve a harsher punishment than the others. After all, I was the one who stole his bracelet, the one who drew his eye. But he didn't torture my body. Instead, he raked his fingers through my mind, plucking out memory after memory. He made me confess every bad thing I ever did, every shame, showed me how weak I was. After he was finished with me, he slit my throat with his finger, but I didn't die. He released my soul through the wound so that I might forever be amongst those who died as a result of my weakness. So here I remain. It's what I deserve for all the grief and suffering I caused in my life. Alright, yeah, you've suffered enough and paid the price for your mistakes. If before you can travel the River of Souls you need forgiveness, I forgive you. Go in peace. You forgive me? But I did so much harm. Yet there is still hope for me beyond this world. Willas's eyes widen. You notice his form is fading, dissipating into the air. I hope the gods will be as merciful to you as your grace was to me. My time has come. Thank you and farewell.
Their life ends here!
I'll try to make this swift.
Unworthy.
Last wishes. Strike with a
I think it used. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there is a specter here. I was gonna say, I remembered there being specters.
Protect me.
Didn't realize she was getting attacked by those zombies. Lesson learned. Should have gone with the lawful neutral there, but it's fine. Necromancer's Staff. +1 quarterstaff grants a +3 enhancement bonus to the weapons of monsters summoned by the wielder using Animate Dead and Create Undead spells. Shame it's a quarterstaff. I'd like to give it to Tristian.
I'm off!
Wretched things.
I wish there was another way.
Wait, how is he? Whose level got drained? From Jathal? She's undead. That doesn't make sense. Let's go ahead and slow all these guys as well. I guess it doesn't matter. They're almost all dead now.
Taste my fury. Despicable.
Let's make this quick.
There is still time for surrender.
Ouch!
My gift is to you! In due time.
Alright.
Applause, please.
This little fight was very tough the first time I came through here, because I didn't have Death Ward prepared.
I'm still here.
Speak. Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur.
And the specters, they drain your level repeatedly, so Death Ward is very important. I said, oh,
I'm there.
alright, do I want to go this way yet? I think it connects anyway, so yeah, we can go this way. Not sure. What's that way? It's hard to find forgiveness for any creature that does such horrific things, but I doubt forgiveness would mean anything to a monster like him. Table surface is covered with blood, bits of brain, and bone splinters. Alright, so we're gonna go in here, and these guys are going to attack us. I'm gonna go to initiate.
To the dust.
Because no matter what we do here, they will attack us. This was good. Force their hand.
Advance!
There they are.
Become as dust.
I'm gonna go and slow all these guys.
Protect me, please.
Hey there, Lindsay.
Last chapter.
They just keep coming. Holy crap. Okay.
Don't tell me you forgot Assist me or lose me.
It'll be alright, Jthal. Paste all of my allies. It's one of my favorite fights in the game, though. That's because we're fighting a bunch of like really weak enemies. And you can easily be overwhelmed if you're not careful. Alright, there you have it.
Share your will. Tashani Savitur.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Request. Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur.
Oh, there we go.
Grotus awaits us.
We're still in really good shape. So I think they used to drop they drop rations in here as well. So remember at this point I was like, I really need rations.
Submit, unworthy.
Oh, sorry, she doesn't have death ward on her. We need to fix that.
Tashani Savitur.
Follow if you dare.
Alright, so I think
I've discovered something.
this might open up the door back there.
Applause, please.
Don't quote me on that, though. Nope, still closed.
I do what I must.
This is the check I was talking about previously. 32. Alright, let's quick save. Then we'll try getting across this. Last time I failed this, I didn't have a save.
What a bother.
Can you just keep trying it now? No, you can't. So I do want to get across it this time. I know what's over there, but I don't know if I'm going to accept it or not this time.
What a bother.
You need to roll a little better than that there, Jthal. I guess I can pump up her strength. I don't know the best way to go about doing that, though. She already has the enhancement. Yeah, +6.
Your wish
Aha.
granted.
Let's leave this place. Now. Tristian is silent for a moment. We should collapse the entrance, so no one ever... Why? This chamber, Tristian looks at you, but doesn't seem to see you. His eyes, normally calm, are troubled. is the heart of the evil that fills this whole tomb. Everything here bears traces of the ones Vordakai worshipped. I beg you, let's leave this place. I don't want you to suffer Vordakai's fate, you or anyone else. The powers of darkness are strong here. They can corrupt even the strongest of hearts. Alright, I'm gonna do neutral good, I think. Our people's safety comes first. We'll do as you say. Let's go back and collapse the passage. So last time, I wasn't even able to get across. There's a shrine in there.
In due time.
And some demons. And you can accept a deal with them to... I forgot what the buff is. There's a shrine in there you can get a buff. Or you can just kill the demons. I think there's 4 astral demons. The stone panel depicts the imprisonment and burial of Vordakai, performed by 3 cyclopes who hold lanterns in their hands.
My search was not in vain.
Anything else?
So if you're interested, that's an option. I'm not going to take it just because of how I'm playing my character. I guess for roleplay reasons. I could have... I don't know. And I think that choice also affects what happens to Tristian. Though I didn't make that choice last time, and it still worked out for the best. But I was uncertain, so I just went ahead and
Please. I see something.
turned it down.
Applause, please.
Tristian's voice drops, as if he's afraid of being overheard. The heart of the tomb. Vordakai is close now. What makes you think so? Have you been here before? What? No, of course not. But like all who follow Serenre, Tristian shivers, then winces, as if in pain. I can feel the evil in this place, thick like the stench of rot and decay. You insisted on accompanying me here, and now that you're here, you're acting strangely. What's the matter? Tristian shakes his head. It's no matter, Don Victus. This place, it feeds on doubt, fear, loss. Tristian raises his head and looks at you, as if to steady himself. If we were never to see each other again, would you have any last words for me? I think you can select neutral here as well. They're all neutral options, but... My last words for you? I'd say that you're my ally and my friend. I could always count on your support, and if it was within my power, I'd do all I could to keep you by my side. Tristian smiles, but is tinged with sadness. Ever since I met you, I have thought myself blessed to stand with a hero such as you. Tristian pauses, his face conflicted. But this blessing, it was not the gods, it was your strength, and for that... Tristian stops, then simply nods. For that, let us take faith in each other and purge the evil from this place. Alright, and in the next episode, that's what we'll do. I'm curious why I can't open these other doors. That one, and there's this one up here. So I don't want to go this way yet. I want to go back this way. There's that door up here that I couldn't open either. Oh, it is open now. Alright, so we do want to go back up this way. Then I'll call the episode, once we get back there, I'll call the episode there, and then we'll finish exploring this path. Then we'll go back over here.
Share your troubles.
I thought about doing a different approach with Tristian this time, because I am playing a different character, but I'm going to wait till I play my Chaotic Evil playthrough to make different choices. I already know what happens and all the possible outcomes, so... It doesn't make a huge difference to me, but I know watching it, people probably want to see different choices being made. But it's hard for me to make different choices because I think in that actual situation I would make all the good and lawful choices anyway. It's just who I am. So it's hard for me to break out of my own character. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode.